Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to the Influencers Meet 16th April 2023. It's an honor and privilege for all of us to have you here this evening. There are many friends who are going to join us, but respecting the time of the people who have joined on time, we are going to begin our program today. Today, it's going to be participatory sessions where our influencers are going to speak for 5 to 7 minutes. And then after that, the house will be open for all the participants of this evening. They can share their experiences, their thoughts, their knowledge, their ideas within 60 minutes, 60 seconds. It means 1 minute. And then after that, we are going to disclose our proposals, programs, and our benefits of networking with a global group of people, those who are going to speak this evening. So let me have the honor of inviting our first speaker, first influencer who has joined us from USA. As we all know that Mr. Mahendran is a founder and transformation coach of Energile LLC, Washington, D.C., USA. Mr. Mahendran has been associated with us since long, I think since last 2 years, and his influence has captured thousands of people around him in USA, in India, and in all other countries. Over to you, Mr. Mahendran. Please go ahead.
We are very happy and energetic evening. What a wonderful day here, and being part of this influencers meet with across the globe. We have leaders representing across the globe, and we always have a great honor to come and be part of this journey, because Ms. Halima and team have been doing amazing work, especially enriching the youth, women across, and creating a very big mission. Always, it's so very important that what environment we are around, because the internal environment influences the external environment, and the external environment creates and even influences the internal environment. And if you want to know, who you are, depends on whom you are around, what sort of leaders you are around, what sort of books you read, what your thinking pattern is, from multiple aspects, we can see it. So that way, that the internal environment creates the external environment. Here, what Dr. Halima and team has been doing is very significant. I sincerely feel that, because I've witnessed the way it has been creating the kind of massive transformation even in the younger kids, right, through the Edufam family even across the globe. The kind of thought leadership what it is bringing month after month is so very amazing. And coming to today's topic, is such an amazing topic about how the women leaders can really create the impact. And we just exist, or we are like the big seed who are creating a massive transformation across, right? The inspiration is permanent, change is temporary, right? Transformation is permanent, motivation is temporary. That way, how our amazing women always inspire. I would say I always remember what my professor said several decades before, at least 2-3 decades before. And he said, one poet who came and wrote in a board, WOMAN, right? So one side there is a man, the other side a woman. And he asked, can you spell it out, right? WOMAN, right? So he just paused. She is double of you, oh man. That's what I said. And the kind of energy, the spirit, because even for the entrepreneurship, being a mother, being multi-focused, because multitasking is different, multi-focused is different. And the mothers, especially, women, are super stronger in a way that, how they really bring that kind of entrepreneurial skills are by default existing with them. And the way they take care of each and every bit of it, whether it has been forced on them, whether it is, that's a different story of, how the cultural, changes are coming in. And it's a very, very need of the hour that, the women are getting into that leadership role and getting to lead. And us, I will also, let me also say that, right? So there's a yin yang theory. So there's an energy of feminine energy in men and masculine energy in women. So there should be a right combination of the teamwork, which need to really work together. And we all are here to give our complete support, because there are always he in she. There's a men in woman, means it's already included as part of it. And being the inclusive leaders, the improvement, initiative, inspiration, everything starts with that kind of I, right? So we all, it's time of the hour that need to get into the highly inspirational, highly influential, highly income oriented. So very important that woman needs to be financially independent, and need to create that kind of new leaders for the age. I'm sure our leaders are going to talk about that topic also, that the importance of even the financial freedom. So freedom at all kind, right? So the mental health, physical health, relationship health, and legendary health, prosperity health, in all areas, women are going to really rock and shine. And due to the time, I really take this as a pride, to be here. And whomever is here, you have been invited by the divine call. That's what I say. So I'm sure, whatever Dr. Halima is going to bring and the team is going to bring, definitely is going to transform your world. Like I said, it's not just to motivate; it's going to transform, and it's going to inspire. And thank you so much for the opportunity.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mahendran, and who has joined us from USA this time. And it is a crucial time for him, I know, but he has spared his valuable time with us. Thank you very much for being with us. And he is going to be one of the mentors for our upcoming program that we are going to disclose very shortly. Very attractive program we are going to bring. But let's listen to our next influencer. That is Mrs. Rihanna Abdullah from Singapore. Mrs. Rihanna Abdullah, there was a time in her life when she has lost all the hopes and she was just about to be retarded. She was just about to be finished, nothing. Then she realized that life is not to be retarded. Life is not to be wasted like this without influencing the people and without doing much and going away from this world. And the day she realized, she has started to influencing the world with her own company, that is the 7 Steps Coach. And she is coaching, mentoring, training, and she is available for all those who are in need. So over to you, Mrs. Rihanna Abdullah from Singapore.
Thank you so much, Dr. Halima. And I'm glad to be here. And I'm so glad to see so many of us here who are influencers. And it's such an honor. And also to see all the participants who will be signing up for this program later on. And one thing that I wanted to share, that this is a leadership program for women. And this is an amazing, amazing, work that we can do for women. And there are many kinds of leadership, and there are many kinds of leaders in this world. But I think what we want to create in this platform and in this course or in this workshop is to create transformational leadership. Leadership that can transcend our own life and the lives and impact others in theirs, and transform them to become leaders, entrepreneurs, whether it's in their own life, in their families, or even in their communities, anywhere. And leadership does not just restrict to having to do you got to influence 50,000 people or 5,000 people even. It can be just influencing your own family members, influencing your own community, doing something, starting something, and showing that we can do something even on a small scale. And this will have a ripple effect in the world. And women leadership and women transformational leadership is very, very important in this time and era. And we need to help women, we need to help ourselves, and we need to grow as a community so that women have opportunities to become leaders in their communities, in their families, in their own lives, in their own children's life. And that will give them self-respect, give them self-esteem, give them the self-confidence that they need to bring forward the next generation of people, their own children. And that is really, really transforming the world. There are, as I said, there are many kinds of leadership. Poor leaders, there are transactional leaders that only, if you give me something, then I will do something for you. Those kinds of leaders are out there. But we want to work towards a noble vision, a vision where we have authenticity, we have a growth mindset, and we have creativity in our lives. And we want to create that possibility for every single woman that joins us on this program. And, we are always having this belief that I'm not good enough, I don't fit in, I'm not loved, I don't belong here, I don't think I can do it. We have all these limiting beliefs in us. Whether they are verbalized or not, they are internally within us. And we must be able to transcend that. We must be able to overcome that. And how can you do that? Only as a community, we can help one another, we can groom each other, and we can grow together so that we can create this kind of communities in amidst ourselves, and to create beautiful possibilities for everyone. So, one of the things that we will be covering, I think we have many aspects. We have different areas, finances, we have business, we have mentorship, we have leadership. Everyone is specialized. All the influencers are specialized in any area of their life. And on my side, I would say that I can help by, giving that mindset shift that you will need to overcome all these challenges about I'm not good enough and all that. And that is very important. We can give all the skills in the world to all the people. We can teach them how to be financial, plan their goals, we can plan their vision, we can plan all that. But if internally they don't resonate with that feeling, internally they don't feel that, they deserve to be good leaders or they deserve good things happening, if that is not made aware and that is not a belief that they resonate with, no matter what skills you give them, they will not be able to reach whatever potential that they have in them. So very, very important that we must create that mindset shift, that paradigm change in the minds of the women that we want to empower. Because until they can break through their own mindset, they cannot break through anywhere else in their life. No matter how good the trainer or the coach or the mentor is, they must be able to reach within themselves and say, yes, I want to change. Yes, I deserve this. Yes, I want to be the leader. Yes, I want to influence my people, my children. I want to do something good for them. I want to do something good for my community. We need to change that mindset. And once we do that, all breakthroughs are possible and nothing becomes impossible. As it says, I am possible. So I'm looking forward to sharing my part and hoping that we can create great paradigm shifts in this community and this workshop. Thank you so much.
Wow, Mrs. Rihanna, thank you very much. And we are looking forward to your sessions. And those sessions are always practical sessions and full of zeal and enthusiasm. The energy that you have reflected just now is always maintained in all our sessions, all your sessions. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, you are the special ones, chosen ones, because we have got around 70 registrations and you are present here. It means that you are the serious people who are very much concerned about their influences, who are concerned about influencing the society and the world around you. So congratulations to each one of you present this evening. Our next influencer is Dr. B. Ramanathan. COVID may be bad for many of us, but for Mr. Ramanathan, it was really a blessing in disguise. He is the one who has taken the maximum benefit of the COVID time. And I don't know that how much influences he has thrown out to the people and how much programs he has conducted, attended, and coordinated. And during this period of time, he has reached out to the thousands of people, and still he is reaching out. Dr. B. Ramanathan is founder and managing director of ACE International Private Limited, Singapore. And although he is based in Singapore, but his wings are spread all around the globe, I must say, and especially he is very much keen about the well-being of the people back in India, and he is helping them in a great deal. Over to you, Dr. Ram. We are eagerly waiting for your golden words.
Yeah, good evening all. It's a really amazing time for me to join hand with all these global leaders. And I wish you all the best for the next 1 month coaching session for the leadership group. Yes, I was planning to finish my session, but it could not able to make it possible a little bit in the travel time, but hope it would be a nice session for you to hear from me. Can you make it a presentation though?
Yeah, it is in the presentation.
Okay.
Can you all see the screen?
Yes, I can. So today, the topic we are discussing all about with the effective and efficient leadership who can able to lead the global sections, where the people who are looking for the aspirations and guidance, and how to make it possible to achieve the greater things in their life. Smart leadership is a kind of tendency, the people how to make it possible for them to groom their skills as well as the decision-making performance, as well as to support for the needy people in needy time in the team. So there are so many areas who are having that kind of tendency to create the environment to cope up well and create the supportive elements which are making the ecosystem to be very successful for each and everyone who join with the team. So myself, Dr. B. Ramanathan, I am the founder and managing director of ACE International Private Limited, and we are having the collaborative performance with Edufam International, Dr. Halima Sadia for various programs, and our fellow colleagues also supported a lot for us. Next slide. Have you changed it? I can't see the change in the slides.
No, I changed. Free smart goals. Now we are on the smart goals.
Okay. Because I couldn't able to see the slides. Otherwise, I can't follow the slides.
The slides are not moving, ma'am. The slides are not moving.
Okay. Give me a second.
Yes.
Now is it okay, Rehana?
No, still I can see the
It is
first
still
slide.
showing only Dr. Ram's profile only, that page only.
Okay.
Okay. I think you need to go in and go out again.
Yeah, understood.
Okay, now we can see smart goals.
Yes, actually before this, any slides?
Before this already you have covered.
I think there is one slide before this slide.
So this one,
Yeah,
yes,
this one.
very important. Actually, there is the proverb, the supportive statement from Steve Jobs. When you wanted to give any job for the talents who are able to do the particular performance, then no need to describe anything to role for them. But it is the kind of tendency that smart talent people can do the necessary things for the organization. That is the statement he delivered. So usually the people who are able to do the greater things, they are very smart and their capacity in the leadership role is very effective, and they can able to support not only for the organization, personnel, as well as the team level. So this is the word provided by Mark Miller. effectiveness is a lifelong learning pattern. So where the people who can able to groom their performance skills and they can able to prove their talents to work along with the people. And there is few more things. Smart leaders is packed with wisdom and practicality. That is the tendency. Whenever, wherever the conditions are explored, they can able to support for the real conditions. There are people who are making themselves the behavioral sense, the attitude wise, they can able to lift up with the great leadership tendencies, their intelligence, their reasonable decision making performance, as well as responsibilities and decisiveness, as well as the creativity where they can able to provide the innovative performance and so on. We can say the SMART means specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and timely. So wherever the people who are having this kind of tendency, they can able to set their goals to achieve their tasks in a successful way. Next. There are few reasons why the people wanted to make themselves as a leader, how to procure the tendency for being a smart with the smart goals. There are tasks, it is not common for each and everyone, but the people who can able to find out the way how to prepare the greater things and achieve the we can be able to think and prosper well when we are doing the leadership goals. We have to set up the way how to make ourselves to perform better through this identification of the particular thoughts and getting involved with the task, as well as the way to improve for their performances and this way they have to progress in the next level, making themselves to get the feedback and reflect whatever the way they have to correct themselves. Next. How to make ourselves for going with the smart choices. We can able to confront with the reality that is the most important thing and grow with the right capacity and making ourselves to support for the energy as well as the fuel which are going to make the transformation effectively and create the change which are going to align together for your better things. Next one. So there are few best practices we can able to set for the SMART goals to achieve. How to identify yourselves to cope up with the environment, make your goals are timely, applicable, and achievable. Set the coexisting conditions as well as the tasks which are going to align together for the short-term and long-term goals. Improve yourself and making the goals to analyze and review for the periodic time. There are few examples for the better leadership, so we can able to make yourself and getting involved with that, especially the communication skills, decision making skills, and learning to grow further for that, making the task to delegate with the contemporary people in the different time. That is very important. Recognize yourself with the team efforts. That's also very important. Next. The leader 360 is the way it's all around the time with us when you are working together with the different kind of tendencies, whether small organization or big organization. Self-leadership is very important. Self-empathy is the guidance for you. Later, the leadership is the given performance for many people, but many people could not able to achieve the transformation to their leader. But several people, they can easily tackle and achieve the great thing. That is the way they can able to leading up themselves and the surrounding team members. Leading down, whenever the conditions, you have to prove yourself, learning from the failures or mistakes to improve the strategy. ACE International is supporting for the business excellence to create various kind of capacities for the people. Next. Thank you so much for making me to share some views, and it is hoping to give certain kind of learning strategies for you to improve. Once again, I wish to thank Dr. Hadma Saria for providing this wonderful opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Ram. It was really wonderful. It was just, I can say, that chunk that you are going to really give during the course time when we are going to have this course. And I personally going to be benefited by your valuable informative sessions and all practical sessions. Thank you very much for sharing your ideas. And we are proud of you, and we are very much honored to have you with us in this journey of influencing the people around us.
Thank you. Thank you so much. All the best.
Now, next we have a young engineer who has, from the engineering, he has traveled a long way and become an influencer. So who is an engineer by profession, but an author and trainer by passion? I mean, Mr. Rahul Maharaj Patki. I'm sorry, Rahul Mohaniraj Patki. So Rahul, over to you. And Rahul's topic and area is so interesting that I don't think that anyone present here is going to miss it, because he is going to give us the grow rich mantras. Not now, of course. Now he is going to just give us some little bit hints and tips. But when he is going to take the proper sessions during this course, then of course he is going to make us quite richer than now. So over to you, Mr. Rahul.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Halima. And thank you for, first of all, thank you for this opportunity to get to know and get connected with these beautiful people here. And I'm really eager to share my presentation today about some topics which we are going to cover. But first thing, let's start with what is Grow Rich first of all. So definitely I like to say, and I like proudly say, that it is inspired from the Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. And he really inspired me. He really have big impact on my life. So this is the initiative by mainly about what is the main mantra behind this Grow Rich philosophy is getting into the right mindset. That's the first thing which we are focusing. Where I came from this area. I have around 15 years of you can say the corporate experience, around same years of experience about investing and all those, playing with the money. Because from initial years of my career, I learned if we really want to make money, if you really want the money, so what is the right thing? It's best thing to work close to money. I was like a part of, I'm production engineer. You can see from my background, it's like cars. I love cars since childhood. But once I started, I realized that I'm working way away from the actual money where it is flowing. So like banks or the people who are like investment manager. I was not knowing investment manager or something exists, such job exists, that when I was in college. But by default, there are a lot of engineers in my home, so I chose engineering and production engineering, and obviously I gone into my first love, cars. But then I realized that's not the only thing. The money is not only about like earning money and all those things, like investing and all those things. Anyway, in this, like all these sessions, we are not going to talk about the investing, insurance, those boring parts. We will talk about something interesting, the mindset and all those things. So that is the first part, get into the right mindset. And after that, immediately take massive actions like Dr. Halima. She is a massive action taker. And so that's what we will do with the in these sessions. So that's whole idea about Grow Rich. So what we are going to learn? So there will be a lot of things, but few things are what is money. People think that they know about what is money, but there are a lot of things, how our brain perceives money and what exactly is money. So we'll talk about that. How we attract money. What is the formula? Is there any magic formula? So all those things will be about the money. And as I mentioned, there are some like mindset. When we are talking about mindsets, it's very important to talk about some blockages where it goes wrong. Why everyone cannot earn money. Some people earns like massive money they have, but few people keep working throughout their life and still do not make that much of wealth. And how to grow rich. Again, so this grow rich is not only about money. Grow rich is a bigger philosophy. As I initially mentioned, think and grow rich, big impact on me. And it's not only about money, it's way more than that. So that's what we will learn in these sessions basically. But first of all, let's start about like first few things. Like, what is money? Okay, it's just if you like to know about that, it's just medium of exchange. Why we need to go to these basics? Many times people feel money is something like big, something like a god. People like literally think money is god, money is everything. You might have heard many times that money is everything. That's partially true, or very like 20% true, but there is a lot of things. The basic thing is it's just a medium of exchange. Okay, once we realize this thing, that it's like a just a small thing, it's just a small part of whole scenario, then the blockages which I am talking about, or ease of earning money or getting money into your life, is very easy. And that's why this part, and we will learn about that. But next part is about how we attract money. Okay, when I'm saying it is easy, it is not like that difficult, or people take it wrong. So let's talk about how we attract money or wealth. Okay, so that's again, I will say just in one line here, is just adding value to the market. Okay, so that's maybe looks small or looks like a very negligible part or very obvious basically, but knowing where to add value, when to add value, and where to add value, that's whole game. And that's how we can attract money, wealth, and all those things. Okay, so you might be thinking I'm talking a lot about money, but yes, there is, to do these things, adding value, you need to add value to yourself. And that's all about grow rich, obviously. So that's why this being with this right mindset and all those things are very important. Okay, so that's what we will learn into this session. Next is blockages. Yeah, when we are talking about a lot of things like all this wealth and growing yourself and all those things, where it goes wrong, that is very important part. Because sometimes it looks so easy: work hard, do the right thing, and that's it. But the main part is blockages, the mindset. Okay, and we, as I mentioned, few things like money is everything, even that is a block in your mind, in your brain, or you are learning, or you can say brain wiring. So that's what one of the thing we need to remove while learning or going through that journey. Okay, again, blockages, it's just a mindset, nothing big. Okay, so we'll talk about that in future, in like a soon some sessions. Yes, and when I'm talking about, mainly we'll when we are in the influencers meet, that's mainly about like online things, or anyone can do these things, anyone can add value to the market and get the value from the market, basically, in terms of maybe recognition, the some like a kind of money as well, as lot of things. It's not only about money. So definitely there are few things we need to consider. It's part of, you can say, blockages or the frauds. There are a lot of frauds out there in the market. And from my experience, I learned this thing that people need to be aware about these things. If they take care of few things, they can like a sort of lot of things together. Okay, so that's one of the things we will talk about that as well. As I mentioned, that fraud is another blockage. Okay, and last part, how to grow rich. Yes, that's about learning, being with the right people, adding value to market, and keep doing that. It's not only doing one time. Okay, so if you are doing one time one thing and like doing very nicely, perfectly, you are earning a lot of things, but the continuity or the consistency is the word. That's the very core part. You need to be with the right mindset consistently and doing the right things consistently. That's all about hustle. So that's what we are going to do in this 1 month, next 1 month. So yeah, that's all about my thing. And as I mentioned, just I like to mention one more thing here, like one of the, I can say, achievement when we are talking about all this consistency, the adding value to market, knowing what you can do consistently and all those things. One of the good thing is like I can give from my career. So initially, as I mentioned, I was very much passionate about cars since my childhood. Then I become in my college days, I become more about like vehicle design and all those things. And then I started learning lot of things around that. And since almost 8 9 years now, 9 years, I'm working with Jaguar Land Rover company through Tata, obviously. And this is the car behind me. I worked on that car for 3 4 years, and I learned to keep working on that particular product. I learned a lot of skills. I acquired a lot of skills so that I can stay with that particular thing. And that's why I can proudly keep that car in the background of for me. So that's the thing, that's like adding value. When we are talking about adding value, getting value, so that's one good example. It's not like I'm projecting myself for like a masiha or something, but that's a real life example, and I like to proudly tell you about this thing. So yes, we will learn a lot of those things. So yes, thank you for this opportunity, and get in touch with me on through Dr. Halima. Obviously, that's first of point of contact, and you can get in touch with me on Instagram, Rahul Empathy. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Rahul Patki. It was really quite beneficial for all of us, and I'm looking forward to your sessions to grow rich. And of course, you said that money is not everything, but of course, money is many things.
Yes, many things.
I won't say that it is something, but it is many things. Yes, we can, the day I don't earn money, really, I feel very helpless and I feel very depressed. It is not that I'm very greedy, but when I am in the position of giving someone, when I'm in the position of helping someone, when I'm in the position of doing something with the money, I feel confident and I feel proud of myself.
Yes.
I am capable of doing something for the people around me. That's what you are going to help me in, that how to grow richer so that I can help the people around me even more.
Yes, true.
Now, next we have our influencer from Malaysia, Dr. Nara Subramaniam, Chief Executive, and he is the improvement specialist coach and consultant and author. Mr. Nara Subramaniam, over to you. And we are looking forward to your sessions where you are going to give us lots of inputs about how to start our own startups, how to establish our businesses, and how to be an entrepreneur. Yes, over to you, Dr.
Thank you, Dr. Halima. As always, I'm appreciative of Dr. Halima. She has already given me the doctor status. So, very quickly, this topic that we were going to speak about was women in leadership. And for me, the focus is all on financial entrepreneurship and also on business management. And quick introduction, for me, I've been in more than 40 years, close to 50 years in the business world, in the corporate world, and I've assisted more than 100 businesses, and in fact, more than 1,000 small and medium business enterprises. This was all on the background of senior management leadership and positions with firms in the stock exchange, Fortune 500 companies, etc. I've been involved in projects, startups, especially from financial and all aspects of corporate governance and strategic management. Now my focus is on assisting small and medium enterprises, especially in terms of organizational development process, and a more important subject that is on succession planning. I think a very important question that comes across all organizations, all business people: what exactly is your want? And what your want may not be the same for others. So how can we focus? How can we commit and how can we determine exactly what is our want. For me, the continuing philosophy has always been surrounding myself with people who can make me to be a better person. And speakers, success coaches worldwide have always told us this: we become what we think about. So what is your philosophy? Our topic is about women in leadership. And if you look at so much of narratives all around in the content, in the media, it's always about the men. As a man thinketh, for example, this is one of the biggest success books which has been written. And I always was wanting to find out, is there a book called As a Woman Thinker? And I've started the book actually. So, but what exactly are we looking at? Are we thinking about just reading? I think it should be beyond reading. It should be reading, listening, exploring, and not only that, applying what we have learned and sharing what we have learned. So this is where success comes about. What exactly do you want in life? And I found that one of the key things is that when we look at women in business over the last few years, I found that women have got certain challenges. There's access to funding. They have difficulty to access capital that they want. They always have a gender bias, and they have to fight hard to overcome this. They look for role models. Sometimes they're looking for role models, and many of the role models are men. How do they find the balance between women role models? They have an everlasting challenge on work-life balance, networking, and where do they go to for networking? Can they do it from home? Can they do it online? Or do they have to be somewhere physical when their demands are somewhere else? They also have to fight off a lot of stereotypes, the market bias. And here is where I found that the continuing challenge and the opportunities which are there for women, they need to build confidence. Women need to build confidence. And this is where we come out to try and see how we can help women, small and medium enterprise owners. They need to have absolute confidence in their abilities, in their ideas. They need to believe in themselves and have a vision. Too much of negative beliefs have already been instilled in from the time they were children. Money doesn't grow on trees. There's not enough. You need money to make more money. Everyone cannot be a millionaire. If you are rich, you can't be spiritual. So they need to find ways to overcome these stereotypes, whatever has been instilled, training, coaching, leverage on some of the great role models in the world. What about networking? They need to build strong network. They cannot be doing this by themselves. It's not a one man or one woman show. And especially important for women who may not have connections in certain industries that they are focused on. Then they are looking for mentorship. Finding a mentor can be a challenge. They need to find a mentor who can provide them guidance, support, especially at this particular time of their challenge that they're going through their business. And this is where we come in to help women entrepreneurs from all aspects, from starting a business, from wanting to explore what should they go into, what is the market needs, and when they have problems, when they have success, because after success there is a failure. After failure there will be success. Now at certain times they need support, so we try and provide them a mentorship. At the end of the day, it's all about financial planning, because success is measured by their finance. Right? So starting a business requires capital. Women may face additional challenges in accessing funding. And where can they find funding? Many places you can actually start businesses with zero capital. Can they do this in their own hometowns? Okay, explore all available financing options. And what about work-life balance? They need to balance their ambitions with other responsibilities, family, caregiving, and they need to also manage time, especially prioritize self-care. And then ultimately there's also gender bias. Well, women still face gender bias in the modern day. Discrimination is still there in many industries. It's important to be aware of those challenges before they get into it. Market research, this is something which needs to be done by them in all aspects of business. and continuous learning, like what I was talking about. The business landscape is changing constantly. It's important to stay up to date. The last 3 years, 4 years has shown us that nothing is constant, and women need to invest in ongoing learning and development opportunities. What about building a team? It's not a one-person team. Women should focus on building a diverse and inclusive team. Today, you can build teams all over the world. Today, we have people from all over the world in this channel today. Now, how did we come here? We need to ask Dr. Halima. This can help us drive innovation, growth for the business. And finally, embracing failure. Because when you fall down, you need to stand up. Failure is a natural part of any entrepreneurship. And women should be prepared to learn from their mistakes. So it's a challenge. Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's not easy when they are diverted by so many other things. And by embracing the failure, taking calculated risks, then women can position themselves for long-term success, because that's what they're looking for, right? So based on what I found, working with many businesses over the last few years, women in leadership roles, there are many women on many companies, on boards, were found to perform and outperform those with more men. In the study of Fortune 500 companies, some of the highest representation of women on their boards, they achieve significantly higher financial performance. So this is something which women should be confident about. There is a place and we just need to find it. So know exactly what you want, and definitely that will lead to success. For me, it was also working with a lot of business coaches over the years, a lot of investment spent. People like success coaches like Robin Sharma, Jack Canfield, etc. And what does it do? It also helped me to develop content. It helped me to show what can be done for others around the world. And this is something which we always speak about. You get best when you know what's your ikigai, know what's your passion, know what's your mission, what's the profession you want to be involved in, and what's the occasion. What's the vocation that will make you successful? Okay. So what would you like to do in your life in the next 30 days? Create new habits, displace old habits, important tasks, honor the commitments, identify your time wasters, energy. We all need energy, right? Plan your day, fix your high productivity time slots, and develop new skills. So I hope this has been of good help for you, and we are all here to help you continue to grow. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Nara. It was very beneficial, informative, and full of pearl of wisdoms. So this pearls of wisdom is really beneficial for all of us. Thank you very much for sharing. And now, ladies and gentlemen, as the last speaker of this evening, I'm going to take a few minutes of you. And believe me, I'm not going to take more than few minutes. Who am I? And why this platform has been established? What is the purpose? And what are we doing at this platform? First of all, as you all know, that I am Dr. Halima Sadia and founder of Edufam International Academy. By profession, I am a teacher. My field is education, but my passion is just to meet and greet the people around the globe, to be with them, to laugh with them, to share with them, to enjoy with them, and to make them realize that how important they are for not only me, but for the entire globe. And that's where your confidence begins, when you come to know that you are wanted and somebody in this world is happy with your existence. And that's what we make them feel and realize. It is me in 1988, I came to Delhi from Bihar with just a simple certification of schooling. And that was the time when I was just a raw material, you can say. I was not aware of the world's challenges. I was studying in a very remote area. And when I came to Delhi, I realized that how tough is the life. And then from Delhi to Dubai, and Dubai to Maldives, and Maldives to Singapore. This journey is not so simple and easy. And this is in 1988 when I was in this position, and in 2018 when my son got married, and here you can see the transformation from this phase to this phase. You can see the difference in the confidence, you can see the difference in the body language, you can see the difference in the entire persona. It's just because I believe that if you believe in yourself, then nothing is impossible, whether you are born in Bihar or Uttar Pradesh or Karnataka or Madhya Pradesh or USA or UK, it hardly matters. It all depends on your own willpower. It all depends on your own ikigai, how soon you recognize and you realize your potential, sooner you are going to be successful in life. So think positive and be positive. If you think positive, the positivity will attract you and you will attract the positivity, and both of you will attract to each other. And then life is going to be a successful one. Now tell me, all of you, I am going to unmute all of you and just ask a simple question, that how many of you have practiced these, whatever is written on the screen? Because we all know that it is important. Early morning smile at everyone you meet today. Have you done? If you have done, please give me thumbs up or heart or whatever. Compliment 3 people today. Oh, very good. Miss Alavat, she has done. Compliment 3 people today. Have you done it? Have you complimented 3 people? At least compliment me that I am looking beautiful today. Yeah, thank you very much. Then give someone a hug today. Have you done it? I can see only 1 hand and 2 hands raising. Very good. Dr. Zeba has done it. Thank you very much. And then I can see that Olovotosin. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing wrong, but anyway, Musro has done it. Thank you very much. Do something kind for someone else. How kind you were today. I can see Fatima has raised the hand and Itika has raised the hand, Itiko, and Halima has raised the hand. Thank you very much. And then spend time with someone you love today. Yes, I have spent time with my small baby of my son's daughter. So my son's daughter is a small baby. I have spent time with her. And with whom you have spent time today? I can see many thumbs up. Dauda has spent time. Wonderful, wonderful. And then dance like no one is watching you. I didn't do, I would have done, but you know, the holy month of Ramadan is going on. So that's why I couldn't do it. But I know that my friends must have done it. I can see many hands are up for this also. Thank you very much for sharing. This is important, you know. This is important. When we start our day, when we challenge ourselves that today I'm going to do this, and then we have to do it, that guarantees success in our life. That guarantees that we are going to travel from this place to the higher place, and from lower success to the higher success rate. Now, positivity challenge is like we have to practice gratefulness every day. We have to think positively. Decluttering the mind, decluttering the table, decluttering the place, decluttering the flat, decluttering the surrounding is important. You know, otherwise we all will be puzzled, confused, and, you know, at times frustrated because the things are not settled at the place that it should be. Help and support those in need. Take care of your body. Yes, a healthy body is the mantra. If your body is not healthy, I remember one day I was feeling pain in my below abdomen. And I felt like it is hell. I felt like I'm going to die. I felt like nothing is working for me. Then I realized that how important it is to be healthy. And you know what was that pain? That pain was because of a small stone. And that small stone was troubling me, and it was in urinal tract, and that was so painful. I can't even describe you, even like just like the labor pain, it was like that, so painful. But by the grace of Almighty, I drank so much water that it is washed away now. Alhamdulillah, I am healthy. So health is very important, and spreading positivity, and then do something creative. Why I am presenting these things before you? Because I firmly believe that if we challenge ourselves, then only we come to know that, yes, this talent I have. Otherwise, how do we know? That's why it is said that in the school system, up to primary level, we provide lots of exposure to the students. because we don't know that which child is born with which type of intelligence. We all know there are 9 types of intelligences, and we all possess 2 or 3 types of intelligences, and one of them is always prominent while others are also there in us. How do we know that which type of intelligence I have? For that, we have to expose ourselves. We have to give lots of exposures. And then we come to know that, okay, these are the to-do list. Let me try this. Let me try in logical thinking. Let me try in singing. Let me try in spatial learning. Let me try in experiential learning. Let me try in naturalistic world, so that I come to know that which type of intelligence I have. So that is important. That's why we have set this course through the challenges. The people, they ask me, what is challenge doing in the course? If it is a course, you just announce for the course. It is 1 month course, you pay the fees, you come attend the lecture and go. No, my dear, no. It's not a course. Just come and take the theory part and go away. It is experiential learning method where you get the challenge first and you do the challenge. You see that whether you are capable of doing that or not, whether you have leadership inside you or not. You have to unleash that, and then you have to learn about that particular aspects. So people say that there are 5 things to become successful. Yes, of course, these 5 things are important. But I say that only one mantra, if we can remember, that just do it. Just do it. How long you are going to think? How long you are going to work on the theory part? How long you are going to memorize the facts and tips and mantras and other things? How long you are going to wait on the shore, on the bank of the river? We have to get into the river to learn how to swim, to know how to cross the river, to know how to go from failure to success. So we have to just enter into that. And this entry is going to be through challenges. And these challenges are going to be given you an insight about your own potential, an insight about your own hidden talent, and a potential about maximizing your capacity. Believe me. So now tell me another question for all of you. How many of you have drank water early morning? Just give me a thumbs up if you have done it. Yes. Thank you. Rihanna has done it. How many of you have worked out today this morning for minimum 7 minutes? For your body, for your healthy body. Yes, I can see Halima has done it. Thank you very much. And there are many hands. Yes, I'm sorry. There are many hands. Thank you very much. How many of you have made your bed? This is the greatest challenge for all of us. That we feel so lazy for making the bed. Thank you very much. I can see ma'am's hand is up. What's your name, ma'am? Okay, so thank you very much for sharing that you made your bed. Then how many of you have eaten your breakfast? Yes, although we are fasting, but I also ate my breakfast at 5 o'clock morning before starting the fasting. Good, I can see Halima is raising the hand. How many of you have stretched your body? And let's stretch our body at this moment. When we are sitting for the last 50 minutes, let's just stretch up. And then you have took a shower and take your vitamins. And then you have read for 10 minutes. Thank you very much for sharing that you all are the brilliant people who are very much cautious about your own life, personality, and about your own well-being. So see, my dear friends, those who are here, my mantra is just do it. Okay? Just do it and keep moving, because always there is something best that still has to come. Whatever we have achieved so far is not the end. Whatever we have reached to the place is not the ultimate destination. There is something yet attractive to come. Sitaron se aage jahan aur bhi hain. Like there is a world beyond the stars, and we have to reach to that. That should be our goal, to reach to that. So this 1 month challenge, where you are going to be benefited by 6 international global mentors. Just now you have heard them speaking, and where you are going to have 30 challenges, 1 each day. You are going to have 30 sessions at night, in the evening. You are going to have completion of challenges, and then at the end of the completion, you are going to get the trophies for that. And then you are going to get the certification for the completion of 1 month course. All these Can you guess for what price we are offering? Any guesses? Anyone? Can you tell us that all these you are going to get 30 days leadership challenge with 30 sessions of courses, with international global networking, and with practical sessions? How much we should charge for this? Oh, nobody has any guesses about this.
$500.
$500. Really, Rihanna? Yes, it has to be. Today only my son was telling me, my son works in the bank. So earlier he was working with Nomura Bank, but now he's into some other bank, I think Standard Chartered Bank. So he was saying that people are doing the courses for $5,000 as well. I said, yes, of course. You know, the people, they have those pearls of wisdom to deliver to the people. So they can charge $5,000 and the people are here to pay to them. It is not that people, they don't have money to pay. If I am here from a small village of Bihar to Singapore and speaking to you all, shall I share that how many courses I have done and how many sessions I have attended? If you go and visit my flat in Noida, Sector 93, Silver City Apartments, you will find one big room is just full of trophies and certifications. I think more than 100 I have attended. Sessions, conferences, seminars, short-term courses, long-term courses, and all these things by the grace of all.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah, it is important. You know, every session teaches me something new, something special, because everybody has to offer something special to us. So my dear friends, this all we are offering you just for $100 USD. Rihanna, today you can save $400 and it is just $100. And this course is going to start on 1st May for the female special and on 1st July for the common everybody, like for men and women both. So there are 2 courses. Right now we are doing for the women special and it is just for $100 USD. And thank you very much. I want my old age like this. So don't mind this picture. That's why I have taken it, that I want to grow old, smiling, a big smile on my face and something offering to the world. So still I am offering, and till that age, I want to offer till my grave. Thank you very much. Now the session is open for all the people, those who have joined us this evening. You can ask the questions, you can add on, you can share your experiences, or you can show your interest in joining this course. Thank you very much, everyone.
Dr. Halima, I
Yes.
have one query. Can you please share the video recording also for
Yeah,
this
sure.
leadership challenge? And
Yes.
because we are so much busy academicians, sometimes we cannot join. Just this time also, today itself, I have a very important session was there. I just finished that and joined you. So I was a bit late to join you. So if you definitely provide a video recording, then we will definitely continue for 30 days. Otherwise, very difficult, challenging to us also.
Thank you very much, ma'am, for your concern. You know, the way how we are conducting is that challenges will be given early morning at 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
And then throughout the day, you have the time to complete it. And you will be getting a Google form where you have to write your challenges completion, that how did you feel when you completed, how do you completed, you were able to do it or not to do it. So that Google form you can fill and send to us. So your challenge is complete. Yes, your challenge is complete. Now in the evening, we are having a session where 15 minutes will be discussion on the challenges, how you feel and how you did. And rest 40 minutes will be a session by our experts. That session recording we can share with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So shall I consider?
Actually, for me, can I say something? Actually, for me also same problem, like the very busy schedule for university. So if it is like if we are traveling or missing any session, is there any like way that we can subsidize it, or somehow we can get the challenges, maybe late completion or something, how it will be?
Yes, Dr. Zeba, thank you very much. We consider that if you are going for the seminars abroad in other country, as I know that you have a plan to go to, I think Turkey or somewhere. So in those days, we will make a special arrangements for you to complete your challenges. It's not necessary the same day you have to do. If you have some genuine problems, then we will certainly consider those issues. And it is since online submission, so you can submit even wherever you are. Even if you are in Turkey, you can submit. And if that day, if it's not possible, the next day or the next to next day, you can submit. I have shared my WhatsApp number. If you can show your interest in this, so that will be easy for me to connect to you through the WhatsApp, and then we will provide you the details. And thank you very much, ma'am. Can you please, Kalpana ma'am, will you please tell us about you? All of you, please tell us, because we promise that we will give you 60 seconds to speak about you.
Okay, I'm Dr. Kalpana Dixit, Professor and Research Supervisor, Barkatullah University, Bhopal, India, Madhya Pradesh. And I have an experience of 30 years of teaching, training, and research. And I'm also a global educator. With different platforms, I have to deliver sessions on different topics like research, leadership, and management itself. And in my regular job, I am doing 9 to 5:30 university job at India and Barkatullah University, Bhopal. And I have won so many awards with all of your inspirations and best blessings and good blessings. And this is my short introduction. And while interacting with each other, I will introduce myself in brief also. Thank you so much.
Wow, wow, wow. So I'm looking forward to see you, ma'am, because I'm very much keen to learn from your experiences and for your vast knowledge. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, now over to you, Dr. Zeba. Will you please introduce yourself in 60 seconds?
I'm Dr. Zeba. I'm working in Maldives National University. I'm a clinical biochemist, and I love to work with people who are in need. So I'm with MRC, Maldives Red Crescent, and also with some other NGO who are working for the vulnerable people and migrant workers. Yeah, and I'm a mother of very special and very nice 2 kids I'm having. Yeah, this is my world and this is me. Looking forward to learn from all of you.
Thank you very much, Zeba. Your journey is really very interesting journey. Thank you very much. Now, may I request the next one? Yes, Miss Ahlawat, please go ahead. Yes, ma'am.
Good evening, everyone. I am Meenakshi, and for me, there was no other profession in life other than being a teacher. So I'm a very just teacher. I will never say I'm just a teacher, because for me, teaching resonates with people, children, parents, community at large, and I never say no to any child who has come to my school. I'm a founder principal for 3 schools, and I have seen the challenges that the parents face with all sort of children that they come with their baggage of emotions. So being a teacher has taught me how to connect with everyone. And definitely, I look forward from this platform to learn a lot, share experiences. And right now, I am a freelancer because I retired from my school very recently after active teaching of 35 years. And definitely, I'm not going to retire so soon, because teachers never retire. They unlearn, relearn, and again come back to the community. So this is what.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Thank you very much. Especially, I liked your first dialogue when you said that you are a just teacher, not just a teacher. So thank you very much. And yes, this platform is very, very much suitable for you, because since you have started your own work, so you will be getting lots of networking here. And we have a large community, and we have invited only 5 influencers this evening, but we have in our community, if you visit our website, you will find there are I think more than 120 people are associated with us from different parts of the world.
Thank you so much.
So thank you very much. You can connect with us. Thank you. Now, next, may I request Fatima, can you please tell us about you, Mrs. Fatima? Fatima Afolabi. Halima, are you there?
Hello, good day, everyone.
Yes, good evening.
Good evening, everyone. Well, My name is Fatima Falabi. I'm from Nigeria. I'm a teacher at Crescent School. And also, I'm a mother of a little baby. I guess you can hear my baby's voice in the background.
Yes. we heard the baby's voice.
Hope it's not disturbing the meeting. Well, I'm a teacher that loves teaching. I love learning. I love growing. And it's so great to be in this platform. Thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you very much, Fatima. Thank you to have you here. With a small baby, that's really lovely, a nice gesture on your part. God bless you. And I hope to see you in the sessions. And I hope that you are going to join this program of our 1-month program from 1st May to 30th May. And it's going to be very beneficial for you, inshallah.
Inshallah.
Halima, are you there?
Yes, I am. Assalamu alaikum, everyone.
Walaikum assalam, yes.
Yes, I am Halima from Nigeria. I'm also a teacher. I've been teaching for more than 20 years now. I'm a mother of 5, and I really enjoy this program. So that's for me.
Thank you very much, Halima. It was really nice interacting with you. And I hope to see you quite often more on this platform, because we have lots of other programs as well along with this leadership course and 1-month challenge. Hope to see you there. May I ask Shobha ji? Shobha ji? Are you there, Shobha ji? May I request Doda Vasu? Better, I think, if I can open the session and ask them, those who are interested, they can just raise up their hand or they can unmute themselves and they can share with us. So it's going to be better, because this is the time where in some of the part of the country, maybe it is iftar time also in some of the parts. So that might be the reason that they are not able to. Yes. Yes, please. Modina.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
My name is Eniton Abdulafiz Fashola. From Nigeria. I'm a teacher, a father of 4, and also an imam of a mosque. Alhamdulillah, I'm happy I had the opportunity of attending this program, and I hope for the best, inshallah, in the coming programs, inshallah. I hope to get the best from this program. Thank you for your inputs and your time. Thank you so much. May you be rewarded accordingly. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you for sharing about you. And I have shared the WhatsApp number in this chat box. Please copy down the WhatsApp number. And along with that, I have shared the form, Google form as well. If you have any interest about in this course, you please just fill the form so that we can contact you. Our people will contact you and give you more details about this. And since it is like already 10:47, we have to wind up this meeting. I'm sorry those who couldn't get the chance to speak, but inshallah, we all are going to see you soon in the course on 1st May. Please, again, you can write down our WhatsApp number and the Google form so that you can contact us through this. I'm sharing in the chat box again my WhatsApp number. It is 918527 8527118529. Code is 91. This is the WhatsApp number. And then Google form also I have shared here. You please just click on the Google form and fill the form, show your interest that you are willing to do this 1-month leadership challenge. And I firmly believe that you cannot do it. That's why you are not able to fill the form. If you can do it, then you will fill the form, because $100 is nothing. $100 is not the matter. It is just technical charges so that we can do the technical, we can bear the technical expenses. It is not the charges of the experts. Experts are doing voluntarily tasks. So thank you very much, everyone. It was nice interacting to you all. If there is any question, you please just let us know. Otherwise, then we will wind up this meeting. And the recording will be shared in the on the email IDs that you all have given while registering yourself. So you can go through the link and then you can find the recording of this session that we had just now. Any questions? Thank you very much. Take
Thank
care.
you very much.
Take care and good night. See you all on 1st May. Thank you.